Okay, we're recording.
Wait, lost my thing.
Go.
I lost my pointer. Here it is, I got it.
Got it? Go. A filibuster, also known as speaking out or talking out a bill, is a type of parliamentary procedure. Specifically, it is a form of obstruction in a legislature or other decision-making body whereby a lone member can elect to delay or entirely prevent.
Can we talk about this?
Excuse me. The term filibuster was first used in 1851. It was derived from the...
Are we not here to do the work of the American people?
Am I reading? Am I reading?
I know you're reading.
Am I reading? Excuse me. It was derived from the Spanish filibustero, which translates as pirate or freebooter.
I think basically you're full of shit, though.
The term had evolved from the French word...
We are here to do the people's work.
Okay, all right, okay. I'll agree to debate. I will agree to debate the issue, all right? Financial reform, I will agree to debate it, okay? This is a big thing. All the newspapers are going to cover it. I will agree to debate. I'll open the debate. You suck. Everything you believe is wrong. There, let's debate.
Will you be the masturbator?
I take exception to that argument. And I think we should start over with a blank paper. A blank paper, like this, blank paper. It has something on the side, but we're not going to read our private agenda.
We need to protect the American people from these big corporate banks.
Well, the way you want to do it is completely wrong. We want you to do it our way, where our vested interests are represented.
Yeah, but all you got to do is masturbate.
Well, of course, that's our agenda.
And that truly is the definition of filibuster.
Because it feels good. All right, that was our attempt at social commentary for the evening.
That was a bad attempt, but we tried.
We decided to try something new this week and be socially conscious and aware and address
because actually we are.
We are.
We know America needs a break, and these guys with all these billion-dollar profits and million-dollar bonuses. Bogus!
Yeah, you know,
sorry.
Every time they remove...
Let's open the show the way we normally do.
Every time we remove bank regulation, the American people got screwed. Let's put some back in. All right, live from New Jersey, it's Idiot Chefs.
Yeehaw!
And if you like that opening, let us know, so we'll do it again. If you didn't like it, just shut up. Suck it.
Masturbator.
Okay, now you realize we already got explicit on iTunes. The show hasn't been going on for more than 5 minutes, and we already have to put the explicit label in, which is good, and we might get more traffic.
Well, I always tune into those.
Suck it.
If it's more explicit,
okay.
Especially if it has naked girls. I'm there. You out there, buddy?
All right, tonight,
love you, man.
The Idiot Chefs are making...
Did you get your house? Comment, send something and let me know.
I'm talking about the recipe.
I'm filibustering.
I'm talking about the recipe.
I'm masturbating on TV.
Now we really need the explicit.
Yes, we're explicit.
It's not TV, it's a webcast.
Don, could you give the Donna cam just one time?
Donna cam, let's switch to the Donna cam.
Donna cam.
That's
Hi Donna.
That's good enough.
I love you, baby.
All right, tonight we are making steak à la moutarde. That's French.
A la retard.
Which stands for a steak with mustard cream sauce. And we're making mélange de l'huile. Can you read that?
No.
Mélange de l'huile, which stands for blended vegetables. We take vegetables and we blend them.
That's a nice word for blended vegetables,
Will it blend? Did you see the on YouTube the Blendtec? There's a company they make blenders, and they have a YouTube show called Will It Blend, where they blend stuff. They blended an iPad on the day it was released. They took an iPad and will it blend? Yes, there must be some good blenders. Blendtec.
They don't sell those.
No, we're not breaking.
They don't sell those in Kmart. You have to go to the industrial store to get a blender that will blend an iPad.
We are not blending.
I'm going to keep on chopping the vegetables. I've done most of it already tonight because I am the workhorse in this force. And
you is the hoss. He's the hoss. I'm the boss. Ha! That's funny.
I'm going to let that go for now.
Well, I will
get back to that later.
When we moved here, we had some great
his little knife.
we had some great movers. One man was from the deep south, and we had to wrap a mirror, and he said, do you want to box it or pad it? I'm like, what's the difference? Well, he says, boxing it costs you $50 more. And I said, well, if it was your mirror, what would you do? And he was like, I'd pad it. And there was a point to this. It's gone.
It's all
it
lost
left.
now.
It left. At one point, I asked him a question. He said, "I don't know."
See what I have to work with here?
He says,
I mean, really. The man just loses total concentration in the middle of a sentence.
"Camera hog."
Well, I should be.
And
I'm now slicing
anyway, at one point,
the celery.
The celery.
Ow!
Sorry. Sorry.
No, you're not. You did it on purpose.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Leave
did.
the room.
You picked up the thingy and you turned off the light.
Did I? No, I didn't.
Do it again.
No, go. All right, so we
did
are.
not.
What are we
no,
doing?
I didn't just do that. That's what it's like to be 9.
Yeah.
I remember it.
I don't.
I never touched it.
I never touched it. I didn't do it. It was
Can't
an
touch
accident.
this.
It was an accident.
Okay, so what's the movie quote tonight?
Yes, as we do every week, we are giving quotes from a particular movie, and your job is to guess the movie. And tonight's movie contest.
John Big Balls.
No, John Big Booty.
Same thing.
Fridito Misto make the ganglia twitch. Or was that Jesus Cristo? It's one of those.
Well, I hope not.
And tonight's Idiot Chefs is.
Hi.
It didn't hit the ground, folks. Look, I caught it with mostly my knee and my thigh. Didn't really hit that other part.
Okay, tonight's episode of Idiot Chefs is brought to you by the great.
But I kind of, if I caught it with that, would be kind of cool.
We could get that on camera. That would be fascinating. Your talents never cease to amaze me. I've been talking about your talents and how they amaze me for many, many years. For those of you who don't know that we're brothers, this is something we're saddled with. And we've had to deal with each other for a very long time now. In fact, all of my life. Him being the old one.
Old.
Old
Yeah.
one. He had 10 years of relative...
Yeah, when I take him to any restaurant and I introduce him to my older brother, they believe me. Why is that?
Oh, you're paying.
No, you're just old looking.
I have wisdom beyond my years.
That must be it, yeah.
That must be it.
Mikey thought you were older.
Everybody does.
Mikey, I used to like you. All right, as I was trying to say before, tonight's episode of Idiot Chefs Lives is brought to you by the people of the great state of Arizona, where you can now be detained and arrested for mere suspicion. We haven't had anything like that since
I have
Mussolini,
many
right?
mere suspicions. I had a mere suspicion in my dream last night.
You're merely suspicious.
Or was that a... Never mind.
Okay, so
There's a word for it, I just can't remember it right now. But I thought that's what it was.
once again, we are cooking from Pierre Frowney's book, 60-Minute Gourmet, published by the New York Times. I used to work for the New York Times.
Woohoo!
And for years afterwards, every time I saw a New York Times truck, I would give it the finger. It was a tradition.
Like that?
You guys on TV.
That finger?
It's us on TV.
That finger? Any finger?
Okay. Freebird!
Rocco! Rocco! Yeah, we gotta change the music. Can we change the music?
Well, I can push the...
I feel like I'm going to a funeral.
Well, now we're into the dead guy. Okay, so you're doing the vegetables. I will salt and pepper the meat.
Not mine.
That's easy. I can do that. Salting and peppering the meat. These are New York strip steaks. Sirloin. There's the different types of sirloin. There's top sirloin and like regular sirloin. The top sirloin is better, so they say. So Pierre says. No, actually, I read that on Wikipedia. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Wikipedia. It's free, and they give us
I
no
thought
money.
it was Wikipedia.
Wicco.
Wikipedia.
Ooh, look, split screen. Can I go like this? Yes, I can. Oh, I didn't salt this one. All right, salting the meat. Now, one thing I notice about a lot of French cooking is they don't put meats under the broilers or in the oven. They cook them on the range, which is Really not terribly interesting whatsoever, is it?
All right.
French.
The French. I hate the French. The
No.
French are always there
You know,
when I need you.
I work in technology, and
I'm telling you.
the big story of this week was the Apple phone. You know, because they rated
No. The big story of the week was those 2 federal judges. I forget what state it was. They were sending little underage people to a for-profit detention center for $2.8 million in bribes. Oh my God.
Peanuts. 2.8 million. They could do much better than that. They're small time.
I know, but
They're
that's
obviously
just,
not from New Jersey.
it's a disgusting
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
when
they'd
you
be-
think
with
that
New Jersey,
our
they'd be getting 8
judges
million.
are the ones who are above it all, sent these kids that did not deserve to go to detention centers for money. 2.8, I could live off that, but still, I'm not a judge. So,
Officer Krupke, you've done it again. These boys don't need a job, they need a year in the pen. It ain't just a question of
That's a way wrong
misunderstood.
movie.
Deep down inside, they're no good. It was topical, and it's a musical. Jazz hands. I can't turn down musicals.
I'm sorry I brought that up then.
Okay, since back to the movie then. Where are we going? Planet 10. When are we leaving? Real soon. Okay, guess the movie and...
It's my overthruster.
John Big Booty, do you have my isolation overthruster?
John Big Booty.
Okay, if you guess the movie, you get to join us for a
And
live
Perfect
taping
Tommy.
of Idiot Chefs.
Hello, Perfect Tommy.
You know, I looked up the actor who played that. He did nothing before that and nothing since, pretty much.
That would be me. I was there.
Were you? No, he had
I had
hair.
blonde hair then.
Oh, no.
It was a wig.
But it
Kinda like
It was
yours.
a buzz cut.
Yes, I know.
Did they make buzz cut wigs?
You had a buzz cut?
No, we digress. All right, so the meat is a salted and a pepper.
Don, could I have a cigarette, please?
All right, what do we do
Yes.
next? Well, we need to get the vegetables in first. This is going to be a fast one.
Yeah, this is going to be really fast. Thank you, dear.
Okay, do we have the celery is cut? Let's go to the chop cam for a moment, please, on the small screen. The celery, cut the celery rib, obviously the French call them ribs, into 1-inch lengths.
Did I do well or not?
1
They're
inch?
a little bit bigger than an inch.
That's a little bit
Come
bigger.
on.
You're overcompensating
But, you know,
for your own shortcomings. That's okay.
Well, no, it's
I'm good with that.
actually, I call it a 6-inch, but it's much bigger.
Okay, there should be about half a cup. Does that
So-
now, does that look like half a cup? Does that really look like half a cup?
No, it actually doesn't, does it?
It does not look like half a cup.
All right. Well, let's look at this. Do we have? Yeah, we have the thing.
You want half a cup?
No, I'm just saying that looks like quarter of a cup. So maybe 2 ribs.
Maybe French have bigger ribs.
No, I think the French have small
Egos.
penises.
That's not true. Explicit! Explicit!
But they know how to move it just right or something, I guess.
You just say penis.
No. Come over here, boy.
What?
Call Dyfus!
Come here. Would you say that's a half cup?
No.
Not at all, right?
The shoe
Boy genius.
the shoe chef has spoken. He cooks shoes.
Nice.
I'm going to get the dirt now.
Actually, our sous chef this weekend did experiments in Jell-O, making Jell-O in all different sorts of shape, bear shapes and cupcake shapes. Did an excellent job at the Jell-O. All right, I lost the recipe. All right, then a very heat the butter.
That's a half cup.
That's a
Okay,
half
we're
cup.
good.
That's a beautiful half cup. Oh, we're on farmhand over there. Yeah.
Must be dessert number 4.
That's number 4. Yes, on Friday nights, everyone gets to indulge.
Nice job, Don. Thank you.
Okay, we got the turnips.
Number 4.
She caught you on TV, you know,
Yeah.
sneaking up there
Okay.
without asking, I might add, because you
So
didn't ask.
photogenic though.
Okay, we got to put everything in at the same time. This is one of those dishes where we got to time it perfectly. Everything has to go in, so we should probably.
Yeah, us timing it perfectly.
Well, no, because
that should be
we
easy.
actually have to do stuff after to the meat.
After?
So we should put.
To our meat? What?
We have to pour off the fat from our meat. Fat, meat. Explicit. It's not my
I
planet.
can't go there. I'm sorry.
It's not my planet, monkey boy. Okay. Anyone on the chat guessed the movie yet? Nothing. We got nothing.
Does anybody put any chats in at all?
I think Susan's in there right now. She's a nice counter cam.
Chop cam. Chop cam.
And Mikey can't chat because he's watching us on TV.
On TV?
On TV.
How is he watching us on
He
TV?
has the computer outside. He's the super.
He's got a thing going on there? All right, all right.
Oh, good.
So we're actually on TV? We're
Well,
celebrities
that's
now.
through.
All right, so let's start getting things going here. We need flame.
On the kitchen TV.
Really?
Yeah. He
Flame.
could really make this recipe right now if he wanted to.
Yeah. Why would you want to though?
All right. We need water. How much water do we need? 2 tablespoons of water. That is a tablespoon. Now why? Look.
It's right there.
Well, actually, this one's better, but look at this one. The word tablespoon is written in the same color, in tiny 7-point type, and you can't possibly read that. This one's better. Okay. And putting in the water, we also need 2 tablespoons of peanut oil. So I'll get that going in here. And it has a,
Okay.
for your protection.
And safety, yes. Is that the right skillet?
For the beef. Beef goes in the big one.
All right.
We're going to turn down that one because it's getting very hot very quick. Where's my copy? This is where we improvise because we didn't really read the things beforehand, and now we make it up and look stupid on camera.
Well, we mostly look stupid on camera.
Well,
anyway.
we are the idiot chefs, right? So
All right, so I have to do in the saucepan, heat the butter, add the onions and celery.
Yeah, you
I
work
can
on
do
that, I'll work on the steaks. So I have to get this to smoking. Okay, let's see if I can move the camera here so you can participate in the experience.
Yeah, because who would not want to participate in this?
Hey, Donna, can you
Can you
switch to this so we can
Or is that
see?
hum?
That looks awful. How can we move this thing here? We're making this up clearly as we go along.
Or so unclearly as we go along? Salt and pepper
That'll have to do.
taste.
That'll have to do. Oh, look at that. That's a terrible picture. That's what you get for buying the cheap cameras. We're far more photogenic than that. Okay, so this is getting smoking hot. I got nothing. I got nothing here.
Hey, lady!
Well, lady! We're gonna need a plate to put them on. And the 2 primary ingredients of French cooking go into this dish, and they are butter and heavy cream. You can't do French without butter and heavy cream. We have no parsley in this dish, which is odd. French cooking almost always involves parsley. So if you just mix together some butter, mix together some heavy cream, throw some parsley on it, put it over a hamburger, you're cooking French. I mean, how can you go wrong? Butter and heavy cream.
I love cooking French people.
It can make anything taste
I
good.
really do.
Do you?
Because they scream a lot when you put them in the pan.
But they're very tough and chewy.
Yeah, but I don't eat them. I just like to cook them.
Oh, I see. Everyone needs a hobby.
All right. Heavy cream in the butter.
Okay, has anyone got the movie yet? Let's think of another quote. I already did It's Your Planet, Monkey Boy. How about wherever you go, there you are? A classic. Come on. Peter Weller said that. Clearly, he was in the film. You know, Peter Weller has gone on to produce, he's actually, not only is he an actor, he's a historian. And he did a series for PBS on Roman history. And he has appeared as a historian in many, many documentaries. So, you know, he's a very multi-talented man.
Oh, Bro, did you put the butter in here?
No, you didn't ask me to put the butter in there. Did you ask me to put the butter? No, you didn't put the butter in there. You want the butter in there.
I got the butter.
You got the butter. Cutting the butter with a spoon instead of a butter knife, Philistine. Okay, let's pre-measure some of this stuff so we are ready. Heavy cream we need.
Okay, here we go.
Heavy cream. 1.5 cups of heavy cream. It's a generous amount. Ah! 1.5 cups heavy cream. We got it. If you're watching us on Ustream and you'd like to join the chat, you can go to live.smartmonkeytv. That's where our chat window is. Or if you're in Justin TV, it's the same chat window. Please check us out. These episodes will be going up on iTunes pretty soon. And we'll have links on smartmonkey.tv. Okay, cognac. First, of course, we must, check the quality.
Can I do that? Oh, let me add my...
Dive!
That's okay. There's some floor seasoning on that.
I'd say that.
I concur that's good.
It's concur, yes. We concur. And it's important, as the bottle is open, it ages. So you need to check it over and over again.
Over and over again?
Mm-hmm. I've been checking it since about, let's say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it is only matured and improved. Now, I am missing...
That's immature improved?
No, matured.
Oh.
I'm immature.
True.
And improved. Maybe we should work in products. Maybe we could get a franchise for ShamWow or something like that. Are you having fun over there? Is that working for you? Is that? Let's see if it changed after it's been poured. Because it's more aerated.
Oh, much better.
Oh, yes.
What?
What? Did you hear that? That was almost like the Guinness Book of World Record one.
No, I don't.
Okay, we're not smoking yet.
I am now going to add some vegetables to my vegetable dish.
Well, it's better than adding, say, tires.
Let's just dump them all in there.
My pan's not smoking yet. It's not smoking yet. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh,
This is one of those dishes we get to ignite it.
Oh, yes. You didn't realize that?
I did. I forgot.
Wait till you see this, folks. We're going to ignite the cognac.
Where is this thing?
You haven't seen Idiot Chef, so they run the house on fire.
How much butter do we need? Butter.
Butter, butter, butter.
Do they still make? I can't believe it's not butter.
Yes.
Where's the chop cam? Oh, there it is. We already have it.
Okay. How much butter?
We need this so when you ignite it, ooh, it's gonna be good.
Where's my butter knife? Some of us use the appropriate instruments.
I think I have the appropriate instrument. That's just my take on things.
Wow.
Are you gonna share that recipe? Maybe you should rip that in half so I can have my...
Your copy's over there. You have your own copy. He always blames me for everything.
Because you're worth blaming.
We all have a calling.
Alright, so we did that. Heavy saucepan, butter, onion, celery. Add the water, cover it, and...
And what?
I'm having trouble with that.
Okay, I'm waiting for smoke. I'm waiting for my oil to smoke. Now, peanut oil, one thing about, if you're cooking at high temperatures, peanut oil always works better. It has the lowest, highest, it holds the best to heat. I don't know which direction I'm going.
All right, so I need some water.
So if you're doing
I think there's enough water in here. We're just going to add that. 2.
We buy water in the economy size.
Economy size. And then we cover. Oh, salt and pepper first, sorry.
Now, one area of debate has always been: do you salt
Peppa?
meats?
Peppa?
Peppa. Wasn't there a pepper spice? We covered the Spice Girls last week, I think. A lot of people, not chefs, but people say never salt the meat before cooking it. But every article I've ever read by a chef says salt the meat before you cook it. So, you know, I always.
No, most steakhouses will not do that. You know, that's.
What, they salt before or after?
No, you don't salt at all. So people do it at the table.
Okay, then why does Pierre salt everything?
Because he's French.
Ah, are they salty? I didn't think the French were salty. I thought they were more creamy.
I thought they were just cowards mostly.
Well, yeah.
Eh.
Our father visited.
You know, if they need help, they accept it. But if you need their help,
Our father once said the reason the French have the attitude is because they lost the war.
well, if we didn't save their asses, yeah.
That is
You'd all
true.
be speaking German right now.
It's an odd language.
I think I'll throw the rest of the vegetables in there too. A shooter like me.
You can't go wrong with a little more cognac.
I concur.
I can.
Grand Care, where are you now?
Is he still alive? Graham Kerr was the Galloping Gourmet.
Yes.
He
A
always drank
little
on
for
camera.
yeah. A little for us, a little for the recipe. More for me. It always tastes better after that.
Oh, completely. Maybe that's why your food tastes so good.
Yeah, keep pouring more in there. Yeah, that's good.
All right, I'm not smoking yet, but this is a high flame. I'll give it. Oh, we are smoking.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't see that much smoke.
It's look.
He
if I-
wants it really hot.
Look,
Come
if I
on.
turn it off, it's
Well,
smoking.
why would you turn it off?
Because
It's just
I'm
stupid.
showing you because
On high.
I'll wait another minute, okay? Are you happy?
No, to me, that's not.
All right, but it's
Not
peanut
what he's
oil.
asking for.
If it was olive oil, it'd be all over. If it was vegetable oil, we'd be choking.
But it's not.
Well, the man says. The man says.
Yeah. But that oil that he prescribed for this recipe is.
Well, no, he said you could use either. Look, he said you could use either vegetable or corn. Okay, corn has a high. Okay, all right,
Okay.
all right.
He wants it really hot. Do you not understand that?
I'm all right. You're right. Okay, you're right.
Are you giving me direction now? Put on a Donna cam and do that again. Come on. I need to see that. Yeah, I should go over there. He should go over there, and we both off camera and just forget about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't work like this.
Finally,
Diva.
my own show. That's what I always wanted. Cause he's an idiot.
Silly hat.
Oh no. Oh no, no. When did the shallots go in there, silly ass? I mean, silly chef.
That's read your thing into the shallots. The shallots. Remove steaks. Wrong recipe.
I haven't put the steaks in yet.
Onion salad, cook briefly.
You need
cook,
to lose the
okay,
hat,
cook
dude.
briefly. And then add the carrots, string meats, turnips, zucchini. Add salt. You did that already.
Yeah.
Add the water. Cover closely. If the
My,
saucepan's...
my part is done. You better get going.
He doesn't mention shallots.
Oh.
He doesn't mention the shallots again. Here, you read it.
I don't have to read it. I'm already done with my part.
All right.
Better get your butt moving.
Okay, that's as smoking as it's going to get. All right.
Nice, Don. Very nice. What?
What? Okay, the steaks are cooking 4 to 5 minutes.
Wow, are you full of wine? You drink it all the time.
That's not my recipe. I lost my recipe. Mama. All right. Okay, so these are going to be in 8 minutes total. So yeah, our timing is off
If you're
again.
like me, I love little children. Generally medium rare.
If you're like him, seek professional help. Please.
Medium rare with a white wine reduction. Little shallot, little mushroom. Oh, they're tasty as heck.
Well, children, yes. The adults, you want to use a red wine sauce.
Yeah.
But the children,
Yeah, because they're tender young meat.
yes, yes.
That's my mouth.
Okay, 8:32, 8:30, so 4, 6. I'm doing math here. I lost my tongues. Now, one thing I have read.
Yes,
where's
we
the
have
tongue?
to get him a chef.
I have
for
2
sure.
pairs of tongues. Okay, one thing I've read is that you never turn meat with a fork because it pierces the flesh. You always turn meat with tongues because it does not pierce the flesh, thus
A real
exuding
chef
juices.
would just do that with his fingers.
Okay,
Does
smoking
it.
hot oil, you can do it with your fingers. You want to do it? You want it?
This is your dish. I'm doing the vegetables. I want to see you do it with your fingers.
That juicy tomato.
We're messing with
Coward.
the camera again.
Well, yeah.
Mainly.
Oh, so, chef.
So,
What? My name is not Sue.
a sous chef is a position in the kitchen, a junior position. Okay, stop.
Okay, Junior.
Stop calling me Junior.
Okay, we
Hey,
have
Ralphie boy.
another 2 minutes on the steak. Go.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done here.
Do you have the shallots in?
What's that?
Seriously,
something
go.
you have.
What?
Oh no, the shallots are for me. All right, you have the onions. Okay, almost
Yeah,
done.
I'm just doing an 8-minute thing.
What is that? Dessert number 8?
No.
And really, yeah. This way, this way. Oh, there we go. Stop.
A little more. Too much refrigerator. Let's get. Yeah.
You know,
Excellent.
I was thinking this week. There's a couple of incidents.
Once a week, he tries to think,
Tell me how you do that. How you do this.
whether he needs to or not.
True that. But my buddy across the street, Salvador,
Dolly?
fell in the street because he was not. He had to move out of the sidewalk because they were trimming the trees, and
Sal
he
fell?
fell and hit his eye and he was bleeding, and nobody would.
Oh, you didn't tell me
There's
this.
3 guys working. Nobody would help him.
Okay, Sal is one of the.
And then there was an incident in New York where it was caught on a security camera where a guy was mugged and people were passing him by. Other people rifled his pockets.
Really?
One guy stopped and took a picture with his phone, but nobody called for help.
Okay,
What's wrong with the human population?
I have a story. Back when I worked at the New York Times, I used to commute into Port Authority every day.
I
And
think we just
well, this was rush hour, Port Authority rush hour. Hundreds of people moving through this concourse every second, and there was a blind man with a seeing eye dog, speaking in a very loud voice. Can someone please help me? Can someone please help me? And in the time that I first noticed him, to the time that I got to him, about 200 people passed him, wouldn't even look at him. I stopped, asked if I could help him, and he just wanted someone to take him to the shoe repair place. He knew where it was, but he was stuck in the middle of the concourse, and the dog can't read, so it took me all of 2 minutes.
gotta get a smarter dog, I guess.
That's it's his own fault. It's his own fault.
Yeah,
This
obviously.
blind lowlife didn't have a smart enough dog, so why should anyone help him? He obviously can't help himself. Can't take care of himself, so why should we accept responsibility for his shortcomings? All I gotta say. If we keep this up, we could get on Rush, maybe.
Don't pick me.
What's that?
Limbaugh.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, our careers would be made. We could have positions on Fox News, a new Fox cooking show.
I guess we'll have to be Republicans for that.
Well, yeah. But
Okay.
I already have the card.
Okay.
Back in
didn't know that.
1997,
I may have to kill you right now.
1997, I was living in the East Village, working in nightclubs and for the Ridiculous Theater Company, which is a drag theater company. Bob Dole was running. I sent a letter to the Dole campaign saying, hey, you seem like a smart guy, but you don't address my community, your platform doesn't address my community's issues whatsoever. And I got a letter back saying, thank you for your support. Here is your RNC gold card. And I actually had an RNC gold card, Republican National Committee gold card, member since and everything, which entitled me to receive mailings looking for contributions.
Anybody want to even know about this? No, I don't think so. Okay. Going back to the vegetables, it's a cooking show, really.
Well, it was. But, we can't cook, so.
Oh, yes, we can cook.
Oh, yes, we can.
Oh, you have to play it out already?
I got the plate. What do I got to do next? We need to reveal the instructions. Remove the steaks to a serving platter and keep warm. Well, we missed that boat. Pour off the fat from the pan, add butter. When melted, add the shallots, add the cognac, and ignite.
I can't hardly wait for that shit to
Okay, add the cream. This is an important part. Add the cream, bring to the boil.
No, that's not the important part.
Cover over high heat.
The important part is ignite. Do we have something to ignite
Remove
with?
the heat. No, you just tilt it. Haven't you watched cooking shows? Don't you watch TV?
No, I really don't.
Oh, he left out the where's the important part? I mean, this is once the I don't know. Once the mustard is added to the hot cream
You guys
sauce.
have no idea how hot it is in here.
I'm talking here.
Nobody cares about what you're talking about.
That may be true,
Doesn't
but
matter.
it's my turn. Once the
These
mustard.
lights on, everything. I'm really getting sweaty.
You have sweaty balls, honey?
Actually,
Well,
that smells pretty
you know-
good.
you kind of turned me on here.
Wrong-o.
Explicit. Once the mustard is added to a hot cream sauce, the sauce.
How about those bears, huh? They were pretty good.
Oh yeah, bears. Chest bump. Oh.
There we go.
That hurt my frail little body. Once mustard is added to a hot cream sauce, the sauce.
Which sauce would that be? Got them all hot and bothered now, don't we?
Oh, honey, you have no idea.
I
The sauce
I
should
do.
not be allowed to boil. If cooked, the flavor of the sauce is altered and not favorably. All right, so 8:41. Hey, I think we're done. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, you take this out.
Take that out. Back to my earlier point, I just don't understand why humans don't care about humans anymore. Or is that something that was protected, our basic instinct?
Discarding the fats.
Would you like some cigarettes?
What a waste of perfectly good fat. All right, what do we do next? Next is we remove the steaks. Did it. Pour off the fat. Did it. Add the butter. When melted, add the shallots. Then add the cognac and ignite.
And ignite. This is the
But can we go to the little cam? Little cam. All right. Adding butter.
This is my favorite part.
Okay, go to the split one with us and the little thing. All right, good. Okay, now we're adding the butter. Where are the shallots? Shallots are here. Cognac is here. Recipe is here. We used to think we were too good. We used to think we were too good for recipes until we learned we really couldn't cook very well. Add the butter. When melted, add the shallots. Then add the cream. Bring to the boil. Cover. We don't have a cover for this. We'll improvise. Cover, stirring often, about 5 minutes. Remove from the heat. Stir in the mustard. Okay. I got it.
Got it?
I got it.
He's got it.
All right, melting the butter. We're still on the camera. The butter is melting. It smells very good, melted butter. Because butter always smells pretty good, doesn't it? It's one of those good smelling things. All right, we got the big shot. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. That looks divine. Now we put this in. And now if we quickly ignite. Whoa!
That's an ignition.
Right.
All right, yeah, we got it. We got some serious ignition. We have liftoff.
We have ignition.
Okay, what do I do now?
Now you check your eyebrows to make sure they're still there.
Yeah, no, my hands are already blistering, so my eyebrows
Okay.
are secondary. Add the cream. Adding the cream.
The rest of my hair is gone now.
Well, it wasn't a far road to
No,
travel.
almost not, but
Okay, adding the cream. That actually hurt. That was actually fairly painful. But I'm willing to suffer for my art. I make everyone else suffer for my farts, so. What? Oops. Okay, no, we're good. It says serve with rice. And I was like, oh, crap. But then it says, or
ooh, what?
serve with rice.
Ooh, crap.
Ooh, crap.
Is
Explicit!
that French for rice?
Okay, we're bringing the cream
Not
to
really
the boil.
sure.
You know, I was
Ooh, crap.
Pierre always says to the boil. I was watching a show from, Lost It.
After you
I
add the
lost it.
mustard, we don't.
Mustard
bring it
is
to the
last,
boil.
yes. We bring it to the boil. But anyway, I was watching an old movie and they actually said bring to the boil. You know, we're going to bring this pot to the boil. And that was really, that's a minute of your life you will never get back.
Is there any more cognac?
As a matter of fact, there is. We'll see how it aged in this epic amount of time that we've been installing.
That was a whole bottle when you guys started, wasn't it?
No, because when I started this afternoon, it was the whole bottle. But when we started, it was already somewhat
The
depleted.
food tastes so much better if you drink the cognac.
Oh, it's to the boil.
Cognac before you eat.
All right, you know, I've read the recipe 18 times. You're in my, get out of the way, camera hog. All right, so, oops.
Whoops.
Salt and pepper to taste. Salt and pepper to taste.
That's what you want to hear when your surgeon is operating with local anesthesia. Oops.
Bill Cosby himself, 1960 something, all right? All right, now we need to bring this down the pot. All right, so we brought the cream sauce to the boil. And we need to
Oh, the vegetables are lovely.
cook for 5 minutes. Okay, we got 5 minutes to kill. What else is going on in the news? I was gonna bring up the Apple thing, but then I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. The big news is this guy who found the iPhone, and he didn't turn it into the bartender. He took it home and sold it to a tech blog for $5,000. And this story has gotten more headlines, maybe not more column inches, but more headlines than the debate on financial reform. Who cares? It's an iPhone. They're releasing it in 2 months. In 2 months, we will have it, in our hands if we can afford it. And they're giving this thing more headlines than financial reform, which will affect us for decades. I'm done now.
About time. Well, let's face facts. I mean, Apple did that as a ploy.
No, they didn't.
They got so much
No, they
coverage.
didn't. They don't.
Oh, yes,
no,
they did.
they did not do it as a ploy.
That's how they don't spend money on advertising.
No, Apple is into control. They would never do that. They would never do that, and you're like the only one.
Obviously, I'm wrong because he said so.
Well, you're usually wrong.
Oh, absolutely.
Mom always said you were the wrong one. But no, I mean, the editor of
Hi, Don.
the editor of the tech blog,
I was looking at the monitor and I saw her.
last Friday, the editor of the tech blog, while he was out to dinner with his wife, the police smashed his door down and took his computers, his routers, his iPhones, his iPads.
Was that the Ritaco dude?
The taco dude?
Yeah, from Tom's River.
No, this was in California.
Okay. Well,
They took his business cards. They confiscated everything they could.
You could have chef pants.
Chef Peanuts?
Pants.
We could, but they're really stupid looking. They're checks.
They are really stupid looking, but remember we were discussing this?
I know, you said our pants didn't show, so.
They do show.
They do show. I was going to wear shorts tonight because it's very hot in here, but I thought that would be a little odd. Not that we aren't a little odd. Hey, let's see if it's any better.
What do you think?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
It's getting way better.
A most curious experiment in the culinary tasting
Well,
of
the
spirits.
aeration of it, the oxygenation.
The oxygenation. the oxidation,
And that too.
improves the depth and bouquet.
Not really, but it tastes,
Damn good.
no, it just gets us more messed up.
All right, so the cream sauce is creaming. Okay, now we put in drippings. Ooh, look, we have
Anything that's left in there, yeah.
Ah! We have a wealth.
this.
Oh, look at this. Oh, yep. Okay, we have a wealth of drippings in the pan and the plate. And
Don,
this-
you are doing a great job tonight, I gotta tell you.
Yes, Donna's doing a wonderful job.
You caught the drippings.
Must be my clawing knife.
All right, what do we do next? Now we have the drippings in there. Add any dripping. Blah, blah, blah. Remove from the heat and add. Okay, he says remove from the heat. Stir in the mustard. Do not boil. Now, how do you boil it if it's removed from the heat? I guess he really means it. Okay, I'm going to actually use a measuring spoon for the mustard because the last time I tried to eyeball the mustard, it didn't go well.
Last time you tried to do anything, it didn't go well, but that's okay.
Story of my life.
That can't be the real thing, it's in plastic. Ugh. Why would you store anything in plastic?
You can't get the glass anymore.
Oh, yes, you can.
Not in my lovely backwoods market.
Well, yeah. I mean,
We're broadcasting from
Jacobstown, if you want to call it a town.
we're broadcasting from Jacobstown, New Jersey, a rural community in the farm belt of New Jersey. It's a fairly small farm belt.
Farm belt?
But actually, no, it's called the 206 Corridor Farm Belt. That's the official state designation, and they don't really want to know that. Okay, the mustard is in, and now we stir. Can you stir that while I read the recipe
I
for
could
the
do that.
2600th time? And now that he's occupied, I can talk about him and tell you about the time he used to hold me down and let my sisters tickle me, and I've never forgiven him for that. And the therapy bills, ow!
They couldn't see that, could they?
Well, that's the end of the recipe. That's the end of the recipe. He doesn't say to do anything else. So,
Did he just cut his finger?
no.
Oh.
Okay, we need plates. What we are going to do, we are going to move the chop cam and plate it on camera. Live plating this time around.
As long as you can get that thing opened, yeah.
What thing opened? Oh,
Oh, you already have that, okay.
it's beautiful. Okay, are we supposed to return the meat to the pan? No, we strain the sauce. We strain the sauce over the steaks.
Over the, yeah.
So, behind you.
In front of you.
And a hey na 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 cha cha cha. No one got tonight's movie. Tonight's movie was The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
Let's hear it.
Oh, no, that was
from
the sequel that was
Bonsai
never
Across
made.
The Eighth Dimension.
You gotta do a
Yay,
shout
Eighth
out.
Dimension!
You gotta do a shout out. Hi,
Now, if-
Justin and
if-
Cheryl and Mikey.
If you had gotten the movie, if you had guessed the movie, this could be yours. But I'm sorry, you're a loser. Okay, now we
Go
need
ahead,
to
Don.
sieve.
Do the Don Kaelin shout out.
We need to
Give a
sieve.
shout out, Justin and Cheryl and Mikey.
All right. Woo! Don't you wish you was here right now with these steaks? Because they do look pretty damn
It's
good.
mighty good steak, mighty good steak. Okay, now we are going to sieve the sauce over.
I thought we had to strain them.
I'm too old to strain. I got a hernia.
Oh, really?
Speaking of old, we have Cat Stevens playing in the background, a track from his first album called Cat Stevens. Not the most original name in Christendom. So he would
This is
surely
not
be
Cat
offended by that.
Stevens, No.
Huh? This is Cat Stevens. This is from the first album he ever put out that
Oh.
no one ever heard of. However, he didn't write this song. This song was written by No, it wasn't written by Rod Stewart. I forget. Rod Stewart covered this, but it wasn't written by Cat Stevens or Rod Stewart. It was written by someone whose name I forget, who is fairly forgettable. The strainer's not straining. Cut! Cut! This is live, folks. Now, why is there so much sauce You know, are we supposed to use all the sauce? I guess not. Making it up as we go along, folks. If you find this entertaining, we do accept donations.
Could be anything.
Since we're cooking French,
Could be dollars, could be chickens.
we do need chickens. If you know anyone selling laying hens, we are on a farm and we lost all of our chickens to a fox. Not all of them. I mean, 30 or 40. And I just spilt that everywhere.
Damn.
Caught on in Technicolor. All right, let's blah 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 vegetables. Where's my slotted spoon? He took my slotted spoon. Okay. Okay, we had mad discussion last week about how to show you the tasting. And we came up with a whole bunch of ideas, all of which sucked.
Pretty much, yeah.
So what we're going to do is right here, right now, we're going to taste. Steak knives. Monsieur? Now, why do you think?
Just knives, okay.
Why do you think the French learned to cook so well, whereas everyone else, like the British, were making bubble and squeak?
Because they stayed home and didn't fight.
Well, no, this was before that. These dishes were created when, like, you know, Louis XIV.
I like my interpretation
So
better.
we're like the French, honey.
That's scary. We may go the way of the French too.
I don't know. He sent troops all over the place.
That's good. Has a nice mustardy and creamy flavor. Probably because there's mustard and cream in it. Now, I don't taste the cognac. Do you? Then again, our taste buds are probably.
Although it's right over there, so we could taste it if you want.
You know, it's sad to leave this much left.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
really.
just ridiculous.
Tomorrow's Saturday, and it doesn't matter.
So I guess this is another episode of
Idiot chefs.
Idiot Chefs, as Donna has pointed out.
Okay, that's very good. That is excellent. Nice subtle flavor.
Try the vegetables.
I did. A little overdone, but I will take that cup.
That's only because you took too long. For
Yeah,
his
no, I
recipe.
did. That's mine. That's all mine. Ow, that's hot. Okay, thanks for watching another episode of Idiot Chefs. We will have these on iTunes. If you go to Smart Monkey TV at smartmonkey.tv.
Actually, the second time you taste the vegetables, oh,
Good?
yeah, really good. Try it.
And what's that spice in there?
Try it.
Wait, it has a.
Just do it.
Yeah, you're right. What's that taste? I mean, it almost tastes like cumin, but there's no cumin in it. Is that
I know,
the
it's just-
turnip?
Maybe because nobody ever ate a turnip before, right?
Yeah, we don't eat turnips anymore.
Yeah, no, it's not popular.
Jose, love you, man.
Jose, I have no idea who you are, but I'm drunk enough to love you too.
Next week you got to be out here and taste the shit.
Yes,
How's that?
please do.
You and Susan got to be out here.
And
And you-
Tanisha and Tanisha.
And you can help us
Tanisha
fill these
and
long
Tommy.
pregnant pauses.
Tamisha. Cause,
And Josh.
well, Josh.
The
yeah.
kitchen's not that big. I mean, come on. It's like it's. Okay, thanks for watching Idiot Chefs. Join us next Friday around 8 o'clock. You
Yeah,
can
'cause
find
we're
her.
gonna get to eat right now.
Yeah, we're gonna eat. Screw
Oh,
you.
bite
Suck it.
yourselves, 'cause-
Explicit.
Yeah.
So next Friday, and if you, there goes the
Hate
chop
when that
cam. Chop
happens.
cam is now dead. If you want to see more episodes, you can go to Blip TV. That link is also on smartmonkey.tv. Memorize that link, Smart Monkey TV, where we also have 2 other shows. Thank you, Donna, for engineering, and we will see you next week. Go to the slug.
Nope. Going to me first.
All right.
And then the slug. Yeah, baby. And we are out.
You
No,
ham.
I'm not.